We've conquered it. Welcome to the end of the road in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. But not anywhere near the end of our adventure. Just merely the pinnacle of Pokemon trainerdom. The Pokemon League is every trainer's greatest challenge. You might want to prepare here, because if you lose even once, you have to start all over again. Yeah, the rules that we agree to, the rules of the competition. Let's heal up, let's get toned. First off, top clerk, same as the first. Kind of, just not from the beginning of the game, really, but it is the same inventory that the first one would have if we came back all of this time later. I'm personally in need of 11 revives. Thought about it, and then I was saying it, and then I couldn't bring myself to say it. Bottom clerk. Sells every type of Pokeball imaginable. Except dive balls, those are weird and they don't make them available for a long time. I was wrong about them. Their effect is accessible, it's affects surfing Pokemon now. Before we go on, we need to get our Flygon, but we also need to do something else. We're going back to Spurtia City to go see our next door neighbors. People that I've grown to appreciate a lot. Know what? My brother told me something. He said to talk to Liepard inside the Pokeball lots and lots, like I'm doing, until it remembers me. And to pet it, even if it's just on the outside of the Pokeball. That's incredible! Oh, that is so good, but also so heartbreaking at the same time. Typhoon's parents don't have anything new to say, but I'm glad they gave his little sister just that extra little bit of development if you dig for it, because she really needed more. I like that a lot. Now that we are emotionally steeled for anything, let's get working on our moves. We gotta go to the port. I already did this bit, yes I did. I always say yes I did when I don't know what else to sing, 'cause I'm not very good at it. Good at it. Sorry, I had to hear that. We have climbed our last waterfall, ever. Unlearn it right away. I've come to the conclusion that Scald is more worth it than any fourth move that I could have on Aiden, really. It's such a good move that whenever I don't know what else to do, I might as well try to burn the opponent. Stralton City's beautiful at night in the snow. 59 TMs. Nope, can't get anything more here. Still glad we got to see this place one more time, though, if it looks like this. There you are. Come back to me, right? Oh God, you're only level 53. I almost wonder if I should have swapped you back in after we did a little bit of Victory Road and went to the back of the Pokemon Center. That's gonna be rough to work with. The last things that I've changed are our held items. Pignati is wearing the Rocky Helmet once more. His strategy has a lot to do with taking damage, and so with me wanting him to get hit and being a little bit on the slower side, yeah, I thought it worked better on him than it did on Aiden. I gave it an honest shot, but decided I didn't like it as much that way. McFly still's got the magnet. I stand by that. Even though it does have a higher attack than a special attack, Thunder Punch is a little lacking in power. This catches him up to how good his Thunderbolt using brethren would be. Aiden has the leftovers once more. I'll get to what I did for Lasagna here in a second, but I think making Aiden super tanky, able to take a little bit more damage, even be able to fish for a Scald for one more turn, sounds pretty good. Jade still has the Metronome. This is the one that I'm the most unsure about. I think I'll probably keep it for now, but that's what I got. Harmony still has the Flame Orb, and Lasagna is holding a Citrus Berry. I thought with the whole Shell Smash strategy, this could have a little bit of utility, as even at -1 defense, still pretty bulky, and that could be a way to survive another hit after doing a Shell Smash. The leftovers just weren't getting me back up to full health as often as I would like to get another round of Sturdy, so I thought that this might work a little bit better. I tend to not use consumable items in single player or in Let's Plays in general even, but I thought I'd try it out this time, and I have a specific strategy in mind involving a consumable item that we'll be seeing in not too long. Now with that, my face is looking like Blaze's with her little dot eyes being like, oh, we're here. Here we are. The Pokémon League is a place where you both pursue strength and express it. The way to express it is simple. You just have to beat the Elite Four champion. Oh, that's all I have to do. Thanks, guy. You can start your challenge by battling any of the Elite Four, and if you defeat them all, you can challenge the champion. However, I warn you, once you start your challenge, there's no turning back. You must keep battling until you defeat them all, or are defeated yourself. Do you want to go in? After glancing over to make sure that this recording is really working, you betcha. Then proceed. I can't believe we're really here. I know that this is our longest Pokemon adventure ever, and I thank you so much for sticking it out with me. But, God, it's already done. God, we're already here. Words are engraved on the statue. 4 great warriors form this Pokemon League. To the southwest is one who does not fear the ghost type. To the southeast is one who channels the power of the fighting type. To the northwest is one who has mastered the dark type. To the northeast is one who knows the mind of the psychic type. If you can defeat these warriors with your courage and wisdom, you shall be led to the summit where the strongest champion awaits. In other words, yeah, you get wisdom and courage, and then you go challenge power. I like how you can challenge them in any order that you like. This had become a series staple onward after Gen 5, and yeah, it's a thing I'm very glad that they kept. You can think about which opponent's going to be the hardest for you, strategize, decide what you're going to do first and what you're gonna do last, what you need the most experience points for. After giving it some thought, we're going ghosts. Oh no, how will I ever escape? I can't step over a book! This is pretty neat though. I like the way that it fades in as you go up. All right, I think I know what I want to do. Let's just do it. There is one man who wanders the world with a white dragon Pokemon to search for truth. That's part of a novel I'm writing. I want to write down the event that happened on that day. Sorry, it has nothing to do with you. You're a challenger, right? I'm the Elite Four's ghost-type Pokemon user, Shauntal, and I shall be your opponent. Straight into it, no nonsense. Our Pokemon League challenge starts with Coffagrigus, level 56 ghost type, mummy for its ability, with the moves Psychic, Shadow Ball, Will-O-Wisp, and Grass Knot. I'm honestly surprised he didn't go for the Grass Knot there. Maybe Vaporeon's just not as heavy as I think it is. First impressions are everything. You see water type, you see a lot of defense and HP, you think that it's going to have a lot of weight to it. This went honestly better than I expected. I debated opening the fight with Crustle, but I was afraid of Will-O-Wisp actually getting to hit me and invalidating my attack buffs and all that, so we're gonna use Crustle in this fight. We'll be saving it for a little bit later. Drifblim is up second. Ghost flying type, Aftermath for its ability, so we'll be taking a bit of damage when we knock it out. With the moves Acrobatics, Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, and Psychic. Though you're a lower level, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna swap in to McFly as... Come on. Yes! Called that, so good. Immunity to electric plus speed as well. We're good to go. Go on, sweep. Is it gonna be enough? Is it gonna be enough? Yeah, it is! Good job, man! Feels so good. Staring at that electrical outlet on your back, I can't help but think that because Elekid has got like a plug for a head, is plugging into that how they reproduce? This is not the time to be having this conversation, nor is any time for that matter. Go Lurk! Ghost ground type, Iron Fist for its ability, Earthquake, Shadow Punch, Heavy Slam, Brick Break. Definitely on the dangerous side, and I don't know if McFly can really handle this, but I'm willing to try. No, I've been getting so lucky with the Fright, with the Frost that I got a little cocky. Sorry, buddy, you did a good job. Yeah, you'd even defied gravity on the way down, so you went down in style. You got half health, So, I think Harmony is well prepared for this fight and has got good speed, so we're gonna go with you. Between the Ice Beam and the Shadow Ball, we should be good, though I want to check these powers. 95, 80. I just love holding down the L button and checking that. I've been wondering how I've been doing that. Yeah, you can just hold down the L button and check the effects of a move if you don't quite remember exactly what it is. Harmony getting up there and getting burned by it. That's just fine because your last Pokemon is Chandelure, Ghost Fire type, Flame Body, holding a Citrus Berry, Fire Blast, Energy Ball, Shadow Ball, Psychic. You're going to be devastating if you manage to actually get up a Shadow Ball on me, but I don't have to be afraid of a burn chance if you want to do that. It might have been kind of worth it to use this against Cofagrigus. I was just afraid of the Shadow Ball. I know these teams pretty well. I fought them lots and lots of times. You feeling okay? You a little hot-headed? You just really want to... Whoa! Damn, you didn't even need type effectiveness to beat me. See if I criticize you ever again. Jade, how do I want to do this? Let's go pick Naughty. You might have Psychic, but I think I'll be fine. Head Slam! Thought you were slow, man. Oh, good, good, good. I think we're about to have a draw right here. You don't see those too often. 42 points, 42 points. Hang on with one. Now we gotta draw. Nobody gets experience points for that. Do you ever feel lost for words when something greatly moves you? To tell the truth, I'm a writer, but right now I'm feeling I'm trouble putting feelings in words. You're just that impressive. God, could you talk any more at 1,000,000 miles an hour? It's so funny seeing that fanfare with an empty battlefield. My Pokemon and the Challenger's Pokemon. Everyone battled even though they were hurt. Thank you. Okay, 3 more to go. Who's it gonna be? Changing plans. The EXP share is going on Jade because we need to level you up desperately. I never wanted to use you in that fight, and that's not good with what we have coming up. I need to be able to rely on you for some things. Harmony, you should ditch Shadow Ball and get Energy Ball. That'll make you a lot more useful in our second battle. Because we're going northwest. If those things could not snap shut right now, I would really, really like that. Oh God, we missed it by like half a second. I would not be able to walk up the staircase. I don't care if they'd be liable for my death. I'd still be dead. I wouldn't be able to handle that. What will be determined here is which of us can absorb the opponent's latent shine. But who will decide that? It shall be I, Grimsley of the Elite Four. I will fulfill my duty to be your opponent. Was trying to channel Ramsley for Grimsley, but it didn't quite come out the way that I thought. He sounded a lot snootier than I intended. Liepard is his lead. Dark type, limber for its ability with Fake Out, Night Slash, Aerial Ace, and Attract. Knew you'd do that. Knew you'd do it. I don't care. Now, why would you use that move? If I could... You don't even know what move I used. You're just spouting nonsense. There's the new Aerial Ace animation I was talking about, so we'll get you with a little bit more of the Rocky Helmet, because it's so necessary to soften up a Liepard in order to defeat it, but every bit helps. Every bit helps. Get our experience, get some to Jade by extension, and next up we have Crocodile. Ground Dark type with Intimidate, and the moves Crunch, Earthquake, Dragon Claw, and Rock Tomb. You're absolutely going to be going for that Earthquake, so I don't want that. I want to go to Harmony. Live up to your name. Do it, yeah, live up to your name. Have good type effectiveness together with the rest of our team. Ice Beam will hit you for more, and we're totally gonna get the freeze chance like we have the last 3 times we've used this move. Not quite enough. It just keeps not being enough. I've noticed that just happening a lot with you. I don't know if your special stats falling off. I don't know if the opponents are just a little bit too bulky whenever I send you out. Maybe it's a combination of the two. We'll hit you. We haven't had a good chance to talk about Dark-type Pokemon yet. Their main draw is immunity to Psychic types and few weaknesses. Just bug and fighting, which aren't exactly threats to most teams, really. Dark moves tend to have low power, though that could have fooled Harmony. But they sport interesting and kind of underhanded secondary effects, such as Crunch right there, lowering defense. There's some pretty neat stuff in there. Don't want lasagna here. I know what else you have, and I don't trust it. We're going Jade. Making your Elite Four debut in the second battle. You are so close to leveling up. You just gotta do a little bit more. Dragon Pulse! Dragon Claw! I didn't think you'd outspeed me. Shoot, I'm underestimating a lot of things today. Yes! Come on, come on, come on! Good stuff, good stuff. Get your level up? And who's next? Scrafty! Is Dark Fighting type, Moxie for its ability, with Rock Tomb, Brick Break, Crunch, and Poison Jab. Even though you're slow, I don't want you getting off a KO right now. That would be really bad if you got a Moxie boost. So, I think, honestly, I'm gonna go to Aiden. Kinda sucks that Aiden doesn't have Signal. No, Signal Beam would've done normal damage. I'm fine, I'm fine. And we're gonna do the very thing that I said I was gonna do. Fish for a bird. Good stuff, good stuff. Even if defense isn't your main claim to fame, you can definitely stand up to some of it. Scald! Heh, fish for a burn. It's a water type move. It's more thematic than you thought. You probably did think that. It's a pretty obvious pun if I'm being real. Even from me, who just loves going for the low-hanging fruit and says low-hanging fruit is tastiest fruit, I still think that was pretty obvious. Crunch! All right. Going for the skull. Oh! Hear me roar! Just have to assert your dominance over yet another Pokemon. Last Pokemon, Bisharp, Dark and Steel type, defiant for its ability, so if we try to lower its stats, it goes up instead. Holding a Citrus Berry with the moves Aerial Ace, Night Slash, X Scissor, Metal Claw. I'm gonna just go for it and see what happens. Nope, not good enough. This team is kind of on the slower side now that I'm seeing it. That was the main reason I didn't want to use Lasagna. We're fine though, we have multiple fighting type moves. She's quad a week. I didn't realize that was a girl Bisharp until... All your Pokemon are female. Huh. That's a rare instance of that, because usually bosses, their Pokemon are the same gender as themselves. That's kind of neat. Octo damage! Where there's a winner, there's also a loser. It's pathetic to make a big deal out of losing if you're prepared. If you're a true Pokemon battler, you'll reflect upon your losses and think about how to win next time. I barely got through that. Thank you for shutting up with perfect timing. Whether or not you get to fight at full strength, whether or not luck smiles on you, none of that matters. Only results matter, and a loss is a loss. See, victory shines like a bright light. And right now, you and your Pokemon are shining brilliantly. Thanks. I wouldn't have expected that to come from you. You can get surprised sometimes. 2 down, 2 to go, and then our final battle. Next time on Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, we'll go after the next members of the Elite Four. See you guys then.